Today is March 10th, a special day when we honor one of the most courageous women in history, Harriet Tubman. Welcome to Her Story, where we celebrate the incredible women who shaped the world. If you love stories of fearless women, hit that subscribe button and join our growing community. Harriet Tubman wasn't just a hero, she was a fighter, a strategist, and a leader. Born into slavery, she risked everything to escape and then returned again and again to free others. She became known as Moses because she led her people to freedom against impossible odds. But her story doesn't stop there. Stick around till the end, because I'll share one powerful lesson from Harriet's life that you can apply to your own journey today. Now, grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's dive into this incredible story. Harriet Tubman was born around 1822 in Maryland. From the moment she was born, her life was marked by hardship. She was enslaved, beaten, and even suffered a severe head injury that caused lifelong pain and sudden blackouts. But even as a child, Harriet had a spirit no one could break. She dreamed of freedom, not just for herself, but for her family, her friends, and every person still in chains. And in 1849, she made her move. Harriet escaped to the north, walking for miles through dangerous territory, guided only by her instincts and the North Star. For most people, that would have been enough. But not for Harriet. She refused to leave others behind. Now, here's where Harriet's story becomes legendary. Instead of staying safe in the north, she went back, over and over again. Harriet made 13 dangerous trips into the south, rescuing around 70 enslaved people, including her own family. And she didn't just sneak people out. She planned every detail like a military strategist. She traveled at night, disguised herself, and used secret signals to communicate. She carried a gun, not to harm, but to ensure that no one turned back out of fear. Harriet was determined. Live free or die. There was no turning back. One of her most daring rescues? Her elderly parents. Imagine leading two frail elderly people on foot through swamps and forests, dodging bounty hunters. But Harriet did it. She always found a way. And if you're loving this story, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to Her Story for more inspiring tales. Let's keep these stories alive. Harriet wasn't just a freedom fighter. She became a crucial part of the Civil War. She worked as a nurse, a scout, and even a spy for the Union Army. She gathered intelligence, helped the Union navigate the South, and led rescue operations. One of her most famous missions was the Combahee River Raid in 1863, where she helped free over 700 enslaved people in a single night. She worked with Union troops, planning and executing the raid with precision. Her leadership was so respected that military officials relied on her advice. Harriet Tubman was more than just courageous. She was a brilliant strategist and a force to be reckoned with. After the war, Harriet continued to fight, not just for black freedom, but for women's rights too. She worked alongside suffragists like Susan B. Anthony, proving once again that she was always ahead of her time. She also founded a home for elderly African Americans, making sure that those who had fought for freedom had a place to live with dignity. She never stopped serving others. Until her last breath, Harriet was a warrior. And that's the story of Harriet Tubman, a woman who walked through fire so others could be free. If you found this inspiring, go ahead and subscribe to Her Story for more stories of powerful women who changed history. Now, remember that promise I made at the beginning? Here's the lesson from Harriet's life. Every great dream begins with a dreamer. The lesson? Be fearless in your pursuit of justice, freedom, and purpose. Harriet's story is proof that one person's courage can change the world. Thank you for watching, and remember, every hero's journey starts with a single step. See you in the next video.